Hi everyone, I am Valverni. I am a keeper of time, but specifically I shall not tell you. Hi guys! How's it going? Val, yes, it is a me. It is a Val. Overwhelming? No, not overwhelming proof. But hi guys, hi Bean, hi Prof, hi Auntie, hi Bear. Hope you all are having a wonderful day so far. Um, yeah, the game I'm playing today, I have no idea what it is. Um, I saw it came out, I think 2 days ago. It looked interesting. Um, I was intrigued. So we're gonna go in this blind together, unless any of you know what this game is or this series, because I have no idea. I got no clue. Oh hi Bracy, welcome in. How's it going? I'm doing good, doing good. I'm very intrigued by this game that I've randomly purchased and decided to play today. Um, I have no idea what to expect. And because I don't even know how to describe it, to prepare for this, I have Googled what the description is so I can read it off to you guys real quick. And after that, we're gonna figure it out together. I may or may not have just woke up. Well, good morning. Good morning. Hope you got a lot of sleep. I know I did. I did not feel good yesterday. I slept from 2 a.m. to 7 a.m. Then went back to bed at 2 p.m. Woke up at 10 p.m. and then went back to bed at 1:30 a.m. and woke up at 6 a.m. I I needed sleep apparently. I'll be lurking playing a game in the background. Okay, Bean, enjoy. That's a lot of times. It is a lot of times. I needed sleep. I needed sleep. But anyway, to read off the description of this game that we have randomly stumbled across today. Um, Pathologic 3 is a psychological horror game where you only have 12 days to save a town from a mysterious plague. Ooh. You are Daniel? Daniel? It's spelled weird. Dankovsky, a physician, researcher, prodigy. Your research into the nature of death has brought you into this remote town deep in the eastern steppe, looking for a man said to be immortal. It had me intrigued. I slept from 4:30 a.m. to I don't even know. I was coughing up a storm last night. Oh no, Auntie. Feel better. I understand the coughing thing though, because I stopped my cough. But I hope you feel better soon. And Brucey slept good. This is good. This is good. Brucey does not sleep enough. Brucey needs more sleep. Alright, but yeah, that is our game for today. Don't know what to expect. Don't know if there's any trigger warnings, so just go in to this knowing this is a psychological horror game. Um, and the potential things that might come with that. It didn't make me do the mature game thing, so we played worse. I went to bed at like 5, woke up around 1 p.m. Nice, nice. That's a good chunk of sleep. And I got a dentist checkup tomorrow. Hey, the dentist, I don't know about you, I love the dentist. To me, it's relaxing. Although, would they still take you if you're sick? I didn't go to sleep until like 5:30 or 6 this morning. Brucey, you need more sleep. More sleep, Percy. Rar. Rar to you too, bird. Welcome in. How's it going? And there it is. Okay. With that, we're gonna switch over to the game and we can keep chatting like we normally do. But yeah, we're gonna go over to this game and you get to listen to what I've been listening to for the past 12 minutes because I've just had it muted. Yeah, you hear that? Oh, it's showing fire. Oh, you can see I wasn't lying. I looked it up. I looked it up. I forgot I had Firefox set up. Hold on. Doo, 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 doo. Is it that one? That one. And that one. There it is. So this is our game. I like the little clock thing mechanism. I went to sleep at 2 a.m. and got up at 7:30. That's not enough sleep. Just got to the hotel not too long ago. Gonna go take a nap and game with a coworker probably. Nap sounds good. Nap sounds good. No idea, but for me it depends which dentist I got, because there was one who was talking so much shit. Oh, I'm sorry, Auntie. But you're doing alright, Berg. That's good. That's good. And I'm glad you got to the hotel safely. Yeah, make sure to relax and chill. Hey, y'all, Papa. Welcome in. How's it going? So yeah, for those who were not here for my explanation of this game, I have no idea what the fuck this is. It's a psychological horror game according to Google, where you have to save a town in 12 days from a mysterious plague. They've, I'm assuming, have had a 1 and a 2 since this is the third one. But I also did look into if you can play the third one without playing the first and second, and it was an overwhelming yes. You can enter the series at whatever. So that's what we're doing. How's it going, my friend? It's going good. It's going good. I'm excited to try this. I've been playing a lot of Sonic Crossworlds, which I'm addicted to it. I love it, and I was probably going to play it again today if I didn't find this. But I need to switch it up because I can't just keep playing Sonic Crossworlds. I'm not going to be... I can't keep doing it. Can't keep doing it. Alright, enjoy your Lurkberg. An overwhelming yes? Oh yeah. Alright, new profile. Let's go.
I'm Daniel Dankovsky, Bachelor of Medicine. All my life I have been studying death, the greatest boundary holding humanity back. The powers that be were frightened of my search. My lab in the capital was about to be closed. But it cannot be denied that some phenomena might be found only in the strangest, most remote parts of our country. Little towns that are yet to be explored by forward-thinking minds. People accept the supposed imminence of death way too easily. We meekly follow our life's path to it, like cattle to the slaughter. But we shouldn't. My search for immortality has brought me rumors of one, Simon Kane, a supposedly immortal man, living in one such town. He might be just the proof all my theories need. The final patient. I need to find him, or else all my life's work is doomed.
Okay. Interesting. I remember when I brought up Sonic.exe in one stream, I actually found a game similar to that was actually kind of good. Oh, what'd you find? Let's hear it. I'm curious. Okay, so immediate observations. 1. I move very fast. Oh. Some objects can be useful. I can spot them easily if I cue to concentrate. Some thoughts will affect your mental state. Okay. So I'm assuming that's what the apathy and mania thing at the top is. Sonic.eyx. Never heard of that. One sec though. I want to see if there's subtitles. It looks like there are, but I don't know if it means that they're on or not. Okay, I guess we'll just continue because I don't see a subtitle checkbox anywhere. I can see this being a Sonic RPG game. Yeah. Oh. What in the world? Mind map. My thoughts, conclusions, deliberations to see the events of a specific day, person number on the circle. Okay. So this is day one, I guess. Huh. We have a pistol on us and a watch. Okay. Little shit took our stuff. Okay. It's a lot more fleshed out gameplay wise with actual stages rather than just walk to the right till Boo Simulator and then kind of turn Sonic into an Eldritch abomination. That's kind of fantastic. Oh, can we loot everything? I guess so. Okay. Are we stealing other people's shit? Should I follow the kid? Well, we're already living the taking everyone's shit life, so we're just gonna keep doing what we're doing. What the? That's not creepy at all. These children scare me. That's an unfortunate sentence. I was considering reading these out loud. This one has convinced me no. This is a bad idea. Because if I were to say this out loud, it would be taken so out of context. Nope, not doing it. Not doing it. Not doing it. What the hell? Do it, it would be funny. Okay, fine. I will after this conversation. We've already read into it a bit. So he steals hearts from the future then. You steal hearts from the future, mister. You said yourself the train's heart is at the front. I rode in a carriage in the middle. How could I get to the heart then? Through the bows, like on Menkudu? You don't get to the heart through the bows, my young friend. You'll hit quite a different body part first. Without it, the train stopped wailing. Stopped moving too. That means it's dead. So this is its heart. Obvious, right? Well, that's a bit simplistic. Response to stimuli is just one characteristic of life. It's not exhaustive. I like that one. What are the others? Adaption. Before trains came every week, then it was every 2 weeks. Now it's every 2 months or even less. And they don't leave ever. They just lay there and wait. It's because of the war. No, it's because they don't love us no more. But if we heal this one, they'll love us again and they'll come back and bring merengues. Look, my prototype is not the train's heart, and it certainly won't repair it, but it is an interesting thing in itself, so let's make a deal. You give it back, and I'll tell you how it works. I don't know. This is odd. And my genius, insufferable assistant will be in the tale. He could drive a saint into the grave with his rage-inducing adherence to details and thinly veiled political insinuations. My mom said the same thing about Mr. Merrick, and then he hanged himself in the shed. Look here, let me take the prototype. I won't run away, I promise. To wind it up, you need to turn this handle clockwise. Interesting, okay. This game's different.
Venit mors velociter, rapid nos atrociter, nemini parsetur.
Yeah? Yeah? You, you good there, Fred? To prime it, hold this crank and turn it clockwise. Chief, hello? Oh, for crying out loud, your mind's flown away again. My mind and I planted firmly on the ground. Prime the what now? This morgue is swimming in a gas leak from Lab 102. I heard the alarm. I like that one. Sure you are. Anyway, as I was saying, the crank is stiff. You'll have to use some force. Stiff crank, huh? Yeah. Platin, are you crazy? There's a gas leak. What did you call me in here for? We have to seal the morgue and evacuate quickly. No, Daniel. What we have to do is load the prototype you're fiddling with and use it to get to the morgue. A woman rose from the dead in there, and it will be, I think you'll agree, extremely frustrating if she dies again. We must get her out. Risen from the dead, an an unenviable fate indeed. Let me repeat, we have to get out of here. You're already delirious. I think that one. I sent you the video of someone comparing EXE and EYX. Sadly, didn't go as in-depth as EYX, but it's a decent video. Okay, I'll check it out later, Auntie. I was collecting tissue samples to determine the onset of rigor mortis when I heard a noise. I turned around and, holy smokes, a woman was sitting up on the gurney, stiff as a poker, rasp in her throat. I started towards her, but then I smelled the gas and pulled the alarm lever. It wasn't a spontaneous resurrection. It couldn't be. These cases always turn out to be lethargy. So why not get hurt yourself? Why call for me? We don't have a second to waste. Chlorine isn't known for bringing back the dead, but if the woman was brought here by mistake, alive, perhaps the gas could have irritated. Chief, you're braiding another one of your chains of hypotheticals. We need practical observations. Pull out the patient, then write the monograph, not the other way around. You're right, tell me what I should do with this device, this prototype, I think you called it. I already told you, but fine, let's go over it again. You're holding an experimental prototype meant to dissipate tuberculosis miasma. Remember the consumption task force? Kaufman, Gorski, Onestein? At least the gas hasn't done you any lasting damage. A million little details as always, that's reassuring. I'd feel even better if we could leave this morgue. Of course, I remember in the wake of Bazine, they were commissioned to make a device, dissipate miasma. But I believe it was meant for something other than tuberculosis. Huh. This is wild, trying to understand with no context whatsoever to go behind it. Yeah, do that. This magnificent gizmo disperses an aerosol disinfectant. First, you load the prototype. There's bottles of solution in the beige cabinet. Best set it on the table while you load it. You can't do it while you're holding it. I wonder if it'll work against chlorine, though considering it was designed for mustard gas. Next, you wind up the prototype up. To prime it, hold this crank here and turn it clockwise. The crank is stiff, right? So I have to turn it with some force. How did you guess? And then I just release the contents into the gas? Correct. Wind up the crank, then release. The gas should dissipate theoretically. Wind, release, dissipate. Or wind, release, dissipate. Repeat until you reach our resurrectee. Just remember the chlorine will keep coming while our supply of solution is finite. Just try to be as efficient as possible, Chief. You know, I actually like the idea a true thanatologist ought to step into death every now and again. Sometimes I need to take a step back from the moment and think logically through something. It helps me piece the picture together, okay? The longer I hold the crank, the stronger the effect. Pneumatics with operating range is supposed to be decent. Clear some miasma in front of it. One load is good for 20 uses. Need to spend fluid wisely. The more corridors is like a maze. I have no idea what we're doing, but this is interesting. Anyone got any ideas? To load the prototype, I need a stimulant, anesthetic, and a toxin. Required ingredients are readily available, at least in the Institute. I think it's that one. They should be here in those beige cabinets. First thing we teach lab assistants, the best stuff is in the heat, then open the valves, evaporate, residue goes into the prototype, add the ingredients one by one into the setup and heat it up. Just press buttons until it does something that works. You're right. Okay, load the prototype. Before you can use the prototype, you need to load it. The ingredients are in the cabinet. The loading station is on the table. Okay.
People, yes. God's skin, covered in skin. That's what they are. People.
Yeah? Yeah? You scare me, buddy. Okay. Load the prototype. The disinfectant solution consists of 3 ingredients: a stimulant, an anesthetic, and a toxin. I need to put the items into the slots, then press the load button. Okay.
What were you expecting? Huh? It's been years, and I still can't get enough of your idealism.
Hold left mouse button to charge. Release when the pendulum stops. Okay. I don't know what. Guessing we're doing this right? There's the woman. Are you death? You have death's eyes. I have the eyes of a man who just walked through 40 meters of poisonous gas without protective goggles. At the end of the tunnel, there's a second tunnel. Can you hear me? Focus on me. Hold on to my voice. Try to stay awake. Yeah. We're back to the kids. Okay. At the end of the tunnel, there's a second tunnel. What does that mean? It means when you die, there's neither life nor death, but something else entirely. That if trains were worms, they'd tunnel towards you underground. It's just nonsense. That woman was disoriented and hallucinating. I like the trains one. What? Are you stupid? You can't. The earth will eat you if you tunnel underground. You can, you just need special tension bars, but that's a lesson for another day. Can I have my prototype back? Take it. It spins all boring, clockwise only. Grandpa Simon has clocks that spin every which way. Besides, the train's already dead. Couldn't save it in time. What are these options? We've only got one grandpa between us. What are those special clocks he has? I've been told he lives in the Crucible with his family. Can you tell me the shores are out there? Is he really immortal? What are those special clocks he has? I'm sick of this game. Go away. We're gonna play cat in the old hat. We still have time before the sun sets. Wait, what about my microscope? I'll trade you another tail for it. We didn't take your microscope. I didn't expect you to know that word. Even some people in the capital don't know it. Whereas then if my prototype is right hand, the microscope is my left, I can't collect data with
I want to learn how to blow shit up with my mind.
Welcome in, and thank you for the resub. How's it going? I'm doing alright playing this game that, I knew nothing about it going in, and it's gotten more confusing as we play. Yeah, these random creepy kids keep popping up. We have a prototype thing that's been letting us walk through chlorine gas. Watching him blink was horrifying, because it looked like the back of his eye. Yup, that's horrifying. Okay. Yeah. How are you, Odin? I'm just cleaning Salvi Larkin. Okay. I'll do that option. The dogheads must have taken it. Khan and Notkin got a deal. All the war spoils got split down the middle. They don't care about hearts, not in any of their many faces. Why would they need another one? What does your microscope do? Is it alive? A microscope is a kind of metallic pipe fitted with lenses. You use it to look at small objects and make them large and detailed. Oh, a kaleidoscope? To look at the colorful town? You can do it like Capella? A cappella, I'm not much of a singer. You know the word kaleidoscope. I like the singer one. Neither is Capella. So as it stands, you pass my belongings along to some other gang, and I need to go get them to get my microscope back, if I'm right? Khan must have given it to Capella as a gift. Are you stupid? She hates kaleidoscopes after what happened to that stained glass. No, Khan wouldn't have given it to her. If it's something that changes things when you look through it, he must have given it to Grandpa Simon. Grandpa Simon loves things like that. Khan wouldn't give it to anyone, not before he looks at it himself, or after either. But he's honest, even if he's wicked. He'd give it back to the owner. If you find him in town, he'll deal fair. Where can I find him? Well, if they brought your microlidoscope into the polyhedron, you won't see it again. No use looking there. Try the stairways to heaven. The dog heads like them, they think they look like polyhedron. There's one right here in the mall. You know, after this conversation with its Capellas, Cons, polyhedrons, I'm beginning to see the shape of the world you live in. It sounds complicated, but it can't be worse than human anatomy, can it? Freaky little kids. But wait, what about the woman we were just... I'm so confused. Why are you shining like that? Hi there. Ini Bishab, and his name is Odong. I probably shouldn't be saying something I don't understand, but I want to. Orbis Mirabilum Planis East. Go away, Snake Man. You got sharp heels. What's with your face? Looks more like congenital disease than an injury. Some kids ran through here with my belongings. Did you see them? I like the ones with your face. We are worms. We live in the earth. Cattle we herd. Herbs we gather. Injuries we inflict. Worms. I see the resemblance. It seems truly peculiar phenomena still exist in the far corners of our country. Interesting. Okay. So I'm assuming the mind map is to try to help us make sense of all this random shit that we keep getting told. That's fun. Okay. Oop. There's a trail. Well, he's standing up now. Oh, I do apologize. We do have an ad starting soon. I'm gonna go ahead and pause here real quick, and we'll wait till the ad's done to continue. This game's interesting. It's definitely different. Thank you for the stretch bear. Also, can you guys hear my keyboard while I'm playing? I'm using this new keyboard I got that has Shadow the Hedgehog on it. Originally, I didn't like it because it's quiet, but then I thought about it and I'm like, that might actually be perfect for my setup. So you guys don't hear me click-clacketing the whole time I'm playing. So, we're some kind of doctor. I'm assuming we're gonna keep jumping back and forth between, like, different memories, I guess he has. Because that's kind of what we did with the children. I'd be surprised if that's a one-off thing. Um, I'm curious to see what our own sanity has to do with the conclusion of this game. Because, that little bar at the top, like, we haven't moved one way or another really yet. Uh, but I'm just intrigued how this could go. Any theories from you guys? I should look up how long to beat this game too. Oh, it does not have a how long to beat yet. Makes sense, because it's only 2 days old, I guess, but good to know, good to know. Alright, the ad should be done. Welcome back, everyone. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna continue the game. Sorry about the break there. Jacob Stark, Kirik, and what was his name? Bertrand. Such a harmless fellow he was. Never hurt a fly in his life, and the Ripper slashed him to ribbons like the rest of them anyway, the brute. We must give these unfortunate souls the proper burial they deserve. Then find the Ripper and give him give him a. I said the word earlier. Burial befitting a beast. Do you guys ever just get stuck on a word that you know how to pronounce, but you can't pronounce it right for that half second? Kuliki, Kunud, do not act rashly. Give Kirik to me. I'll pay you back in kind, in herbs and blood. Interesting. Yep. Yeah, words are hard. English is hard. I don't mean to alarm you, but you have holes in your dress the size of another dress. All the time, yeah. Talking's hard, guys. Are you crazy? Why are you looking at her? Why are you even speaking to her? Begone, witch. I'm not a witch. I don't think I am. Bouillante, do not speak to me, stranger. I have come begging for food to give Soyok, begging for tears to give Mother Bada. I speak to the blood of Erdurg of our town. You are not our blood. My eyes do not see you, stranger. My ears do not hear you. Before you ask, no, I don't need to write down new words. I have an excellent memory. The Rippers come to town, the father killer, Buruk. He was always a wild one, but then there's a lot of words I don't know how to pronounce. I'm sorry, guys, if I'm slaughtering this. This is rough. But then Mara Shabnak lay with him in the steppe and whispered things in his ear to make him water the earth with blood. As soon as he got off the train, he went on his murder spree. He killed Jacob Stark. He killed Kirik. He killed the harmless birdie. He's a monster. And people scoff at me for saying our lands abound with analytical minds. Did you deduce all that simply from inspecting the corpses, including the fornication in the steppe? Everyone knows her marks. If the victim's chest is ripped open, Shabnak told the killer where to strike. If a person lashes out like a beast, it's her holding their leash. And if you see handprints in the earth instead of footprints... Bouillante, hear me out. Blood of my Erdurg. Suok sings a fierceness, a sharpness, inside the one you call Kirik. Give his body to me. He is dead to you anyway. You will bury him, and he will rot away until nothing is left. I will bury him, and Suok will eat him, and drink his savagery and his sting, and sing an Ubani Dun, an herb song in gratitude. She'll give us twire, and we'll brew lots of twine? Whatever. I'm trying. She will give us ashen swish, the harshest of the herbs. Ashen swish is a cruel herb, a bad herb. It thrives on blood and spite. Suok sings that we will need plenty of swish soon. Yours is a burial into emptiness, but mine will be a burial into Suok's womb. I am at your feet. I give up. Good people, give me the one you called Kirik. Hi, Kenneth. Welcome in. How's it going? Should we give her the body, maybe? He didn't seem to have any family, and without them in the picture, I guess it doesn't matter if we bury him or the kin do. Who knows? Suppose we do get a great crop of twire. I was under the impression that who buries who actually matters quite a lot in traditional cultures. Our corpses used as fertilizer often around these parts. First one. Just woke up? Well, good morning, Kenneth. How was your stream yesterday? I stopped by, as you know. But I hope you had fun. It looked like you were having fun. But they aren't just going to bury him, they'll desecrate him until not even Shabnak can recognize what's left. That's what you're doing, or that's what you're going to do, isn't it? Isn't it, step girl? Say it, and don't you dare try to lie to us. It was awesome. That's excellent. I'm glad you had a good time. You were going for a while. I am at your feet, good people. I promise there will be no desecration. We will take his name so it holds his sharpness no longer, and we will lower him into Suwak's womb. Everyone will forget him, forget the wicked murderer Kirik, and only Ashton Swish will remain. Streamed almost 10 hours? Hell yeah. I don't know how you did that. That is way too long. Too long. I knew there was a catch, wicked or not. You can't just bury a person without their name. Everyone has the right to be remembered, if nothing else. I was locked in. That's fair. But he really was a wicked man. The rare time someone remembers him at all, they never have anything good to say. Perhaps it's for the best if everyone forgets him. What an... A touch of our eyes, a touch of our fingers, and the name melts away. The one they used to call Kirik will be a gift to Suwak instead. He will have no grave, and there will be no man in the memory of the people. Speak to me no more, stranger. Your words are poison. I must admit that clarified nothing. Let's hand over the body. I'd rather avoid a falling out with the kin. It will only lead to more trouble down the line. What do you think, stranger? You certainly look important. Maybe you have some brains to back it up? I got no idea what's going on. The third option seems mean, but I'm a complete freaking stranger in this. The first one makes a point, though. I also didn't eat the whole time, so right after stream was done, I devoured like 2 hot dogs, 2 tacos, and a pile of mashed potatoes. Why didn't you eat? I know you were locked in, but you should have eaten during it. You could have taken a break, like watched one of your fellow streamers that were going for a little bit. By the way, for those who are just joining us, I got no clue what's going on in this game. We are some type of doctor. We keep running into these random people. Children stole our shit. And there's a lot of words I can't pronounce. I'm having fun though. This is interesting. We'll do that one. The death came to this town today, such great death, the likes of which has never been seen before. Today will be a fearsome day. Tomorrow, even more so. And on the third day, fear itself will die, and without Ashton Swish, we will die too. Or for those who are joining us, congrats, you know as much as us. Exactly. Exactly. I didn't really hit too much of stopping points later on, so I didn't really think about it. That's fair. Well, I'm glad you ate plenty when you finished up. I have to say that all these prophecies are making me uneasy. Came to this town today, that's all that matters. My decision echoes in the future. Oh, what have we done? Okay, help me try to understand, mind map. We learned about the Ripper. A murderer came to the town alongside me. Luckily, I am prepared to fight death in all its guises. Golem of Bones. The locals believe in a Shabnak, a murderous step golem in the guise of a woman. It's like I've stepped out of time, not just traveled far from home. Interesting. Okay. Oh, and then we have this little random trail of mystical bullshit. That we seem to be following now. there's more people. Boots.
Lose an hour, and you won't catch up in a year.
Would you look at that? A customer. Keep walking, customer. This shop's appointment only, and I don't recall your name on the list. Can you add me then? From a distance, they looked just like coffins. Are you two on a date? Sorry to intrude. Can you add me then? Why add you when I could subtract? See those stiffs by the wagons? My friend the Ripper did that. Buzz off, pal. My friend the Revolver works just as well. The onlooker said it was Shavnak who murdered those people by the freight train. Is she another friend of yours? There's nothing more pathetic than a half-hearted threat. I like the first one. Boys, there's no need to fight over me. I'll just remind you I'm married. We've got plenty of shops in town, but our warehouse keeper here can get it for you wholesale. Just look at these boots he snagged. Scarlet. So what's that got to do with you? They're pretty. Are they from the capital? I'd expect the romantic soul like yours would be more interested in the scarlet peppernill than scarlet boots. Oh gross, what am I, an herb bride? They run around naked trampling the grass and flowers. I want to run around in something pretty. I feel you there. I understand. Like boots from a coffin? A coffin's the best when you need a chest. A checkpoint guard wouldn't dare open it up out of respect. It's inhumane. Meanwhile, flowing with 100 pairs of scarlet Safano leather? Saffiano? Whatever. Boots, tax, and duty free. Now I gotta make up more emotes, a new model, and think about singing? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. What would you sing? If you need ideas, I have plenty of them, especially meme songs. So, yeah. What you thinking? You're right about one thing. It's no good shying away from death. One can't understand a thing if they refuse to look at it. I have a couple ideas with some songs stuck in my head. Well, let's hear them, Kenneth. I'm curious. I like music. Refuse? They do refuse. That's what I use. A coffin is an honest thief's best friend. People looking away is how business gets done. So a grave robbed. That's lovely. That's not bad juju at all. You a tax inspector? No, but that doesn't mean I approve of illicit trade. I can't imagine a duller job. Keep your nose out of other people's coffins then. When someone goes in, who knows what happens? Maybe they never died, maybe they never existed at all. Of course, if I start poking around coffins, how will you exploit the public's fear of death for your smuggling operation? Indeed, no one knows what happens to someone once they go into a coffin, but I intend to find out. Do what you want, but those boots are no Saffiano leather. I think that one. Grief. This town lives on imports, so here the warehouse keeper is king. He says the contents of coffins are not always what they seem. I wonder. Okay. That's different. Loving a Battle and Losing Streak from the Has Been soundtrack have been stuck in my head constantly. I even sing them on my way to work when alone. Those are fun songs. You should definitely do them. If that's what you'd like to do. Would you do it like a karaoke type thing on stream, or would you pre-record? I would probably pre-record. That's fair.
Vibrant. Everything's so vibrant.
Material world, the mind is affected by E interactions with specific objects. They're easy to spot if you enter Q. Oh, what? So I'm more manic right now is what I'm getting. Okay.
Every creak, like a gunshot.
Oh, this is so weird. What the fuck is this game? Okay. Oh, we can run. Oh, it's so cute. In the capital, they block roads for ministers, signatories, fear assassination attempts, while a patient dies in the sanitary motor. Okay. Interesting. Can I talk to you people? No. Okay, I guess we're gonna go interact with whatever's going on right here. Um, why are they rubbing the cow? Um, I don't know. I'm assuming some type of warship, but welcome in, Michi. How's it going? Wow, my good little bull, blunt-mouthed, broad-browed, please forgive us. You're silly as Eris? That, whatever. And you always have been. He's returning to boss Turok to... I'm gonna skip words I can't pronounce. We're just gonna skip words. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying, but We are leading him to the bosom of his mother and father. Why are you asking him for forgiveness? I like to eat beef too much. Would make me cry to pet a cow. You bring up a fair point. I'd still want to pet the cow, you know, because cows are cute. Words are not important. Nah, who needs words? Who needs words? This little bull's whole life, he didn't know what the most beautiful creature was waiting for him, and now that he knows Boss is dead, Buha will find his father's silent corpse. How can we not pity him? Who died? Boss Torok, the father of all Katang, people and bulls. We asked Suyok to bring him back. You're the silly one, Aina. Suok didn't eat Boss. How could she? He's bigger than her, stronger than her. The immortal can't be killed. He chooses death himself. We ask Boss to change his mind and come back to us, his children. What a coincidence you're burying an immortal. I came to study one. All immortals are one immortal. For death is always one, therefore the immortal is always one. If it's round, then it's orange. Who might argue with such logic? Nah, I'm gonna go that one. Boss is the father of all Katang, people, and bulls. Oh, how can I explain? We herb brides walk barefoot so that we can always hear his heart. Tonight it stopped beating. His children are afraid without their father, so we ask him to respond, but I feel he has died. A fang or a claw was thrust into him. We feel the wound bleeding. What was that thing? A worm? He called himself a worm earlier and was speaking interesting language. Michi, to bring you up to speed, I think we are some type of physician. The premise of this game was we have to save a town from a plague in 12 days. But we have not seen plague things, nor... Well, we saw one scene with, like, doctory things, but it seemed to be, like, a flashback of some sort. I don't quite know. And we saw some creepy kids that stole our shit. And we have this bar at the top of our screen that decides if we're going apathetic or manic. Oh, and then the Ripper is part of this as well. That's what we're up to right now. Oh, and then we got these people that are walking around with these rip shirts and stuff, worshipping cows and talking about giving Suok dead bodies for something. Interested in this now? Yeah, this is a wild ride. Yeah. Rust has soaked into him. I feel the rot squelching underfoot. Quiet, both of you. You know nothing. Boss Turok can only die from gloom. We will cheer him up, feed him, and show him our joy. We will bring the last Uruks to his bosom. Then he will remember us and return to us. Suok these nuts! Thank you for the hydrate and starch cannon. I like the third one. So the secret to immortality was to smile and put aside sorrow. Yes. Joy is life. Laugh at funerals. Dance when it hurts. Death is the second name for sorrow. Mother Bodho, Mother Bodho, is a blind, loving mother, the warmth of the earth. But Boss Turok not only bore us, he watched over us. We lived under his watch. Now the town is without a beholder. We're all blind worms now. And yes, worms. Mungar, bad. A worm is a worm, a human is a human. A human is meant to see, to build. Look around, beholder, what do you see? Town where the sacrifice of live animals is permitted in a residential area. That Simon Kane's immortality will most likely turn out to be superstitious nonsense too. You said the beholder is Boss Turok. Who am I to contend with him? Any gaze might turn out to be Boss Turok's gaze. These things can't be foreseen. You haven't looked closely. Go further, see our celebration. Look at the last Erox. What do you see in all this? Tell Guga afterwards. Who the fuck is Guga? And Erox is a big bull, right? I'll look whether I want to or not. How could I forget Guga? Oh, what? Okay. Yep. Goodbye.
Stop staring at me.
We don't like mirrors. Okay, good to know. What? What in the fuck? What was that? Help! I'm so confused. Help! Help! Monkus. Don't die? I don't think I'm dying. I think I'm having a strunk. I'm... Strunk. I think... Yeah, strunk. Strunk's the answer. Although the throat singing in the background is fun. Is she gonna survive? I think so. Oh, they did sacrifice. Oh, that's different. Okay. Just gonna go this way. Hi, worm person. My eyes touch you, beholder. That's plausible, anatomically speaking, but psychologically that will traumatize me for the next decade. What was that? I just saw some sort of behold as I hurry off to find my microscope. What did you see, beholder? Why are you calling me that, beholder? I saw rotten plague miasmas spreading from a carcass and the sanitation squad burning it with fire. I did not see any of that. I saw green. Everything around groaned and died as if I were in the midst of an outbreak. I had a fleeting hallucination, strange. I usually can only induce such things in laboratory conditions. I see a bull sacrifice in a civilized town square. Fascinating. Why are you calling me that? But hi, Pen. Welcome in. How's it going? Wait, what's his name? I'm calling him Odong. He's Odong, the worm. Us worms are blind. We feel the warmth of the future, but we do not see it. Our brides are grasshoppers. They see with their feet. They feel the pulse of the future, but do not see it. We stand here and seek those with eyes, the beholder who sees the future. So you're asking everyone, not just me. It goes. That's fair. That's fair. One, many. Human concepts. There is one worm, but hit it with a spade, there are two. There were 5 fingers, but clenched, they became one fist. Right now we are talking to you. What did you see, beholder? Odong? Yeah, Odong. Odong. Or just dong. The O could be silent. I'm assuming the H is definitely silent, but the O could be silent too. I'm buying this for real, for real. Yeah, it's on sale right now, actually. It just came out 2 days ago. Apparently there is a 1 and 2 in the series as well. But the first one came out, I think, 20 something years ago from my research. Either way, this shit's wild. I saw rotten plague miasma spreading from a carcass and a sanitation squad burning it with fire. Everything around groaned and died. Oh, it's the same app. Okay. That was tomorrow. That will be yesterday. That box syphilis, that was from Hat Jumps. That makes about as much sense. Were those anxiety-induced visions of a terrible future? Perhaps was the bull in the square some sort of parable? Yeah. Oh, he repeated me. Ah, so you're a parrot as well as a worm. Birdies, birdies, gather ye here round the marble nest. For a moment, its shape reminded me of the town itself. They already explained it to me. They're talking about Boss Turok for his entertainment. Yes. Symbolic, exhaustive, tasteless, too obvious. Symbolic. Thank you for your vision, beholder. You see more widely than others. We will remember this. If you see something else unexpected, don't be afraid. It's just the eyes adjusting to our current place in time. Keep moving forward. I haven't even done anything yet, but I'm already helping. What a stand-up guy it turned out to be. He looks so cute, yet also creepy, right? It's the eyes. I don't like it when he seems to focus on us, too. Because when he's just looking around, like right now, he looks so innocent. Like, oh, I'm just a little guy, but then he'll look into our souls. Like that right there, that is not a good look. We're gonna go with the one that I don't know what it means, because, yeah. Okay. They're performing a dance of death or something of the sort. Even this backwater has a theater. Death, where is that cloak? Huh. What the? I noticed a difference that time. Yeah. Yeah, there was a difference that time. Um. Okay. I'm simply adjusting to the climate. I just imagined, why is she drawing my thoughts? She's not those be scribbles. Okay, we're gonna continue on this way. Never mind, we're gonna go this way. No, we gotta go up here now. How are we not becoming more manic, by the way, with these hallucinations that are currently happening? An unbearable melancholy, drawn out creak. We jest, but the anguish keeps growing.
Boiling, cracking, screeching. Living.
The poor man must be drowning in sweat. An impressive costume, but quite bulky. More bird metaphors. Yeah.
Hope springs eternal.
I hate when they talk.
Runs through your fingers.
Shh. Just keep just sitting there quietly and looking pretty like the other ones, please. You don't have to speak. It's okay. I definitely have to spend today resting. I'm still feeling it. That's fair, Kenneth. Make sure to get plenty of rest. That 10 hours is a long time to stream. Mark Immortel. Ah, there you are. Finally, I thought you'd forgotten our agreement. I hope you're ready. Have you memorized your lines? Who the fuck are you talking to? You know what? We'll go with it. We'll go with it. I take no joy in seeing another player who likes to improvise. Your charge is but to read your lines and not invent them. It really was, but I just had so much fun. That's fair, Kenneth. She's the type of artist that harasses VTubers on Twitch. You're right. Wait, is this really the guy? Looks about the same, but the outfit's all wrong. Did our guy wear a coat? This costume is more suited to an antagonist. I'm more of an anti-hero than an antagonist. I presume you know the difference? Oh, I'm lagging so far behind. Is the whole stream lagging? I hope the whole stream's not lagging. Refresh, it's my end. Oh, his silver eyes. Yeah, he's got pretty eyes. Like, he's looking pretty. I just need him not to talk again. Just, no speak. That makes you an ideal candidate for our anti-production. I am Mark Immortel, director of the local theater, and you are Daniel Dankowski, doctor, just arrived from the capital. I'm looking for the kids who stole my microscope. I really don't have time for that. No. I'm gonna introduce myself. Looking pretty, but no talkie? Exactly. No talkie. No talkie. Magnifico. You see, the actor we've been waiting an eternity for has decided to sabotage the rehearsal. You would do us a massive, titanic favor by replacing him, even if just for a little while. Of course, I'd be delighted to. I've dreamt of acting on stage since I was a boy. What must I do? Ah, perfecto. It is simple, and indeed natural. You need only react to your colleagues' lines and thus create a scene of unbearable dramatic tension. Our performance is quite simple. The main character has just arrived in a remote town and, quite accidentally, stumbled into a curious rehearsal in which his fate will be decided. Oh, so is my character. Who knows, perhaps he'll die at the end? I am ready. It seems like the performance has already started and I'll be dragged in against my will. Think I'll pass. I don't have time. No, I'm ready. Is that all you have to say? Why do you stare like that? I see it in his eyes. His mind is looking for a line to mumble. I'm beginning to recall why my acting career didn't pan out. I'm not struggling to come up with lines. I say we start the scene with a backhand across your face. I say again, he is no leading man. He is unfit to even play a villain. At best a background player, a body, standing there to fill the stage. It is the step healer's son who ought to take the role, or that young girl who crawled out of her grave. They have such pathos and such verve. What does this one have? A coat. Is the rehearsal starting already, or is he just casually insulting me? I see you are awed by my coat. It is perfectly understandable, but envy is a low sentiment. Not even gonna. The coat is but a prop. Beneath it, who are you? Do you want to switch? I'll take your mask and black leotard, and you can wear the coat. Sound good? You don't quite grasp who you are speaking to. There is no face beneath the mask. It is my only skin. Upon the stage I play a special role, the walking shadow of the slain, a spectre of regret and words still left unsaid. This is a hint I'm not supposed to get just yet, but which will become clear later, right? I think you're just a failed actor. No, I think it's the middle one. And that is the heart of our play. A main character, a doctor, and a skeptic, encounters the unknown for the first time. He built his whole life around empiricism and scientific inquiry. What will he do when death addresses him directly? This isn't literal, right? A hero in a play speaking to death, or the dead, is usually a metaphor, an illustration of his thought process. Excuse me, but I've had enough of this. Too much pretension for one day. I don't like either of these. I'll go the first one. Well, if that makes it easy for you, we can say it's a metaphor. Play it ambiguously. Leave the audience guessing. But wait, I don't want to be a metaphor. I was promised I'd be the true voice of the dead. What kind of spoil sport ruins a play like this? I told you he couldn't hack it. That's it. I'm out. Metaphor. Pfft. I'm confused. Are we still acting, or is he actually offended? And you, I see, are never happy with anything. Sounds like a failed actor to me. Of course we're acting. You have aptly grasped the key to this play. It is all a game. You are free to go, but remember the game doesn't end until I say so. But Mr. Director, you are certain we've chosen the right protagonist. The rules of drama clearly say that the hero must experience death and resurrection, yet he's stuck in the prologue. Hear that? You're being reprimanded for letting the pace of the narrative slip. Not my opinion, you understand, but the audience's attention is starting to flag. Well then go on. Prove we weren't mistaken about you. I'll do my best. Alright, we have an ad starting soon. I'm gonna go ahead and pause and wait for the ad to finish up. Cause yeah, I don't want anyone to miss out on anything. So, how are you guys feeling about this game so far? I'm very intrigued by it. It's wild in a fun way. While the ad's running, I'm gonna go ahead and run to the restroom real quick. From what I've saw, it seems interesting so far, right? Alright, I will be right back though. I'm gonna leave you guys with iTunes. Be right back, one sec. Alright, I'm back. Looks like we still got 40 seconds on the ad. Okay, so I'm wondering if we're actually going to be an actor, or was that whole conversation just like something he stumbled upon? Like, I don't know where to start thinking with this game. But the ad should be over. Welcome back, everyone. Let's get back to the game. I will say the Plague Doctor mask that he kind of got going on with the bird and whatnot it's really cool. Oh, another mirror. Can we break it again? Oh, that actually hurts us? What the fuck just happened? Do we have to do that conversation all over again? No. Okay. Interesting. Okay. The town is decorated with red paint. If you could travel through time, would you go to the future or the past? Past. Near future. I live in the present. No, the past 10 years ago, maybe, when everything could have still been prevented. Grandpa Simon used to say that the days are like hopscotch. Usually they go one after another, but sometimes there's two side by side, and sometimes you have to jump backwards. Does Simon Kane know many games? He's the only grown up who gets games. Everyone thinks they're just silly things for kids, just running around or scoring a point. But Grandpa Simon knows how games should be. I bet he could even enter the polyhedron. Whatever that thing is, I've been told I'll never see inside it. My place is with earthly matters, apparently. Answer me. Did you steal my microscope? And how should games be? If you went into the polyhedron, you'd understand. I did, yeah, but I gave it to Phil. He's over there, on the stairway. How do those stairs stand without support? Do you mind if I go up? Sure, but if it falls, I won't be the one nursing you back to health. Okay. So I guess we go up the stairs, but I'm gonna loot this first, because I don't know what it's gonna do. Okay, up the stair we go. Could we have done something to the light post? Why doesn't it fall? What an impossible construction. Why don't I fall? I advise myself not to look down. I'm looking down. Okay. This is new. Hi there, child. Well, what is it? Can you see the future? Let me look too. Gimme, gimme. Wait your turn, Pipsqueak. Just let me take one look and then I'll give it back. Ooh, there's a bunch of bugs and little hairs. Doesn't look like much of a future. Why are you using your dog's eye to look? You're not an animal, you know. Yeah, but an animal might see farther, though. Good news, the microscope has been found. Bad news, it's being mauled by a pack of wild dogs. Oh, the horror. Oh, hey, it's you. Hey, your thingamajig's busted. It doesn't show anything, just some bugs and weird little hairs. Maybe that is the future? Like in many, many years, nothing will remain of us on Earth but bugs and hair? It's very sad if you think about it. What makes you think that it shows the future? See all those different glass pieces inside? Glass like this shows the future when you look through it. Everyone knows that. Grandpa Simon loved making all sorts of things with glass. I've only seen thingamajigs like this at his place. Why did you steal from Grandpa Simon, you bastard? That's why we stole it back from you. It's called justice. You know Simon Kane, I've come here to see him. This is my microscope. I brought it with me from the capital, and you stole it from my luggage. That's called theft. What, you don't know, mister? He doesn't know. Spit it out, you monster. Where did you get this thingamajig from? What did you do to Simon? It was you, wasn't it? Wasn't it? I was on my way to go visit Simon and I'd already be there. If it weren't for you, please give me back the microscope. It's a very delicate instrument. Give it back. Give it back. Will you stop whining? If you want it back so bad, what do you give us for it? Just give him back the thingamajig and let him go on his merry way. It's broken anyhow. Can't see the future at all. No, no, no. Grandpa Simon taught us what doesn't take effort doesn't deserve effort. If we just give it back... If we just give him back the thingamajig, there's no effort in that. I can give you a cuff on the head for it. Will that be enough effort? I have a pocket watch on a chain and it definitely shows the future. Let's make a deal. Come on, let's see it. Oh, nice. How does it show the future? With this, you'll always know what time it is, so you know what time it will be in an hour, or 2, or even 3, which means you know the future. This guy's a smartass, and I love it. Oh, you're clever, mister. Alright, give us your watch, but show us how your thingamajig works, will you? We're still curious. First, the trade. The watch for the the microscope. Then I'll show you. Am I getting it? Oh. To trade an item, I need to put it in the barter slot. If I want something, I need to give something in return. I can only do this by putting the items in cells on my inventory side. People won't agree to a trade if I offer them items less valuable than whatever I'm asking for. Okay. I want to try giving them the bugs. I'm going to try giving them a bug. Oh, did they take it? Oh, what the... Okay.
I think you ought to reread your own early work, Chief. Assuming you wrote them yourself.
Please hold on a little longer. Even after the inhalation therapy, the swelling won't go down immediately. Chief, finally, where have you been? The woman you rescued from the morgue is conscious, but she might not stay that way. She's still very weak. The burden of leadership. You owe something to everyone, and everyone will find you at fault. It's good to see you too, Seraphima. Step aside with me for a moment, Chief. I checked the morgue records. A body matching her description was declared dead last night. It could be the coroner's oversight or a bureaucratic error. People make mistakes all the time. This doesn't prove everything. We're searching across the country for miraculous resurrections, and one springs up right under our feet in our institution's morgue. That's irony for you. Don't awaken the thrill of the hunt just yet. If it is indeed what we both think it is, we need to keep cool heads. I'm not claiming it does, but imagine for a second. No, let's stick to the facts. I spoke to the orderly on duty last night. He also confirms that our subject showed no signs of life, and Platon himself was there when she woke up. When I reached this woman through the poisonous fog, she herself insisted that she had died. It's not proof, but she must have had some reason to think it. We can't miss this opportunity. Unfortunately, the subject is having trouble speaking. All that time in the gas has weakened her voice. I've rinsed her mucous membranes and performed inhalation therapy, but you understand, I cannot conduct an extensive interview. Shame. A first-hand account could point us in the right direction, but there's always a physical examination or taking a sample, or an examination of her personal belongings. She came into the morgue with some items, though I haven't had a chance to go through them myself. I left them on the table by the back entrance. Will you take a look, Chief? Perhaps there's a clue. Ma'am, would you allow us to examine your things? Wasn't doing it for acting, but perfect timing. Okay. Hello, do you remember me? I'm Bachelor of Medicine Daniel Dankovsky, head of the Thanatica Laboratory? Yes. Last night, I saved you from the sight of a serious gas leak. The man with death's eyes. I'm just a researcher into the problem of human mortality. My eyes were affected by the gas just like yours were, but at least you remember something. Let's not wax poetic. My assistant provided you first aid. I hope you're feeling better, but now we need to understand more about your condition. I died. Tunnel after tunnel. Please remain calm before we can be sure of anything. I need to examine you. Allow me to take a blood sample. Perhaps a microscope can give us some clarity. Wait just a moment. I'd like to examine your belongings first, the ones you had on you at the morgue. Oh. Okay. Are Lazarus's personal effects from the morgue? 2 rings, obviously a pair. 1 would be too big for her. Herbs, not a bouquet, looks medicinal. Papers, they look official. Morphine, tourniquet. Consent form for the experimental treatment at our institute. The descriptions of the treatment is vague. Something about novel drugs. I accept all risks and waive all claims. Herbs, not a bouquet, looks medicinal. Let's look at the morphine. Chronic morphine addict or suffered from severe pain. Let's look at the 2 rings. Husband left and took off the wedding ring. Self-medication with folk remedies. Consulted a wise woman instead of a doctor. I might understand more if I examine the resurrected woman and take a blood sample. Okay. This game is really cool. Breathing is a bit easier, but talking is still difficult. You can stay quiet for now. I just need to examine you. I hope your blood test will tell us something. Microscope. A disease affects various bodily systems. The microscope helps identify which organ is affected. Tissue samples are placed on the glass slides. An assistant ensures the slides are sufficiently supplied. Okay. I can study the collected samples under the microscope. To perform the test, I need reagents. The doctor themselves is in charge of the supply. Okay, examine. Oh, this is really cool. Okay. By adjusting magnification, I need to find red bacteria in the sample. Use the scroll wheel to adjust the focus. It will allow me to see bacteria better. The lifespan of the culture is limited. I must act quickly. A dead sample is useless. Oh, I don't have much time at all. I'm looking for the red bacteria. It's right there, right? Oh, it's because I wasn't zooming. Gotta get in. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm playing in a windowed mode right now, so my mouse kind of left the window and it's not wanting to scroll. I'm gonna have to take another sample probably. That's fine. Oh, is it gonna let me just do it again? Yeah, it's letting me do it again. There we go. We got it that time. Okay, we're doing an examination. Pale and gaunt, looks exhausted. It's no wonder her blood sample points to leukemia. The skin here is seriously damaged. I suspect it's due to her contact with the gas, likely the same for her red eyes and mucosal burns. Bruising, redness, a rough injection. Seems like she had an allergic reaction. She signed a consent form for experimental treatment at the institute. The skin here is seriously damaged. I suspect it's... okay. Anything else? No. Same stuff. Let's look at the arms. Bruises from repeated injections, the consequences of attempted resurrection, morphine. She did have some with her. Nothing weird on her fingertips, it looks like. Legs. Oh, there's a bump. He's not saying anything about it. Come on, you don't see the bump? Okay. Rest, and I'll take another look at the things you had with you when you arrived at the morgue. One last logical avenue remains. Okay. Together with the examination test, the picture is more or less complete. Our miraculously resurrected woman has late-stage leukemia and injection marks on her body. It's possible the weakened system couldn't handle the heavy dose of medication, but it could be the apparent death reaction to experimental drug. Lab got scared, didn't sort it out. Seraphima waits and our subject needs rest. Time to come up with a diagnosis, even if it's preliminary. Okay.
If we have the right conditions. Our current ones are only good for inventing penicillin. It's mold all the way down.
So, Chief, have you shed any light on the case? I'm loath to jump to conclusions, but could Thanatica have discovered some genuine phenomena? She was a trial for a new drug. I'm not sure our colleagues will disclose their experiment, but I guess anaphylaxis, an acute allergic reaction, and you end up in the morgue. I suppose so, but how do we explain the most astonishing part, the resurrection? Why did a gas leak revive the subject? I don't know, we may need to strip the two different laboratories down in the baseboards, the one where the subject's supposed death occurred, and the one with the gas leak. We can use a chemical analyzer to see what might have reacted. So you think it was a mistake? The subject ended up in the morgue due to negligence? She wasn't actually dead yet, and by coincidence an unaccounted for factor revived her? Let our subject rest, go through the lab's correspondence. There may be something useful in the flood of letters on miraculous resurrections and stories of unique longevity. Oh, jeez. So does that mean she wasn't dead after all? The woman who supposedly came back to life, alas. All the others we tried to find too, as of right now, spontaneous resurrection appears to be nothing but fiction. Then what's your microscope even for? It doesn't show the future, it doesn't raise the dead, it's just a toy, really. A breakthrough can't happen in one single movement, it takes a sustained effort. Every step feels small at first, but we'll learn to resurrect the dead one day. Alright, if we can't see the future in that glass, then we're off. We got important things to do after all. As do I. I'll leave my things at temporary lodgings and head to the Crucible to see Simon. A sensible approach. Precious time shouldn't be wasted. Alright, so our mind map is... Why are some of these brighter than the others? Interesting, though. So we managed to keep our pocket watch because we traded a child a beetle. I was expecting some sort of consequence for that, and there was no consequence. But I think I'm actually going to call it here for now. I have some stuff I have to get done before work. So this is a good stopping point. Let's go find someone to raid to. We'll do Snowstorm. Gotcha. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you, Kenneth. Thank you all for being here. I'm a fan of, whatever that game is so far. I think we're definitely gonna come back and continue it at some point. Probably next stream, unless I'm feeling Sonic. But let's find someone to raid to. We're gonna raid Meatspud. If you guys don't know who Meatspud is, he is a wonderful person, wonderful streamer, very friendly, and one of Crim's former model twins. Just overall nice dude. Looks like he's playing something called Lunars right now. So if you guys want to give him a friendly hello. Game looked cool. It did. I loved it. But like I said, thank you all for being here. Next time we'll continue this game or play Sonic. And yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next time. Bye, everyone. Bye.